What they got? Other comedians. Thank you. Faculty and graduates, you may be seated. Families, we have some more seats now, so we're going to pause for just a moment to give you an opportunity to come in and fill in these seats. We're so excited to be at capacity. What a wonderful day it is for our School of Social Work. And if you have a seat next to you, if you just raise your hand for us so that our families that are standing could see. If you would just raise your hand if you have a seat next to you, that would be wonderful. We're all family, so we're going to be a little close, but we're family today, right? I think we have some seats on this side, a few seats down front on this side. Thank you, Dr. White and Ms. Williams, for continuing to assist our families. Well, good morning. Welcome to the 31st annual hooding ceremony of the Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work. I am Dr. Sabrina Jackson, Dean and Professor of this historic School of Social Work. As a two-time graduate, MSW 1995 and PhD 2005, it is truly an honor to join our faculty, our staff, our alumni, family, and friends to celebrate this illustrious class of 2026. Graduates, you're not only a part of a historic school of social work, but an elite school of social work. You're graduating from the first school of social work in the nation to provide a graduate education to African American social workers. Your school, my school, our school, is ranked number 60 among 350 schools of social work in the nation. Your school, my school, our school, is ranked number 2 in the nation among HBCUs. We're ranked number 3 in the nation, or number 3 among all the programs in the state of Georgia. And finally, number 1 among HBCUs in the state of Georgia. So our school is special, and you are special. And so we're here today to celebrate you. So we're going to get started with the celebration and the program. We'll begin with an invocation from Reverend Dr. Tanya Miles, Dean of the Office of Spiritual Life and Engagement, followed by the singing of the Negro National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, by members of the Clark Atlanta University Philharmonic Society. Dr. Miles?
I believe this moment calls for some praise. Can we give God some praise for all that God has done on this day? Amen. We know that it is because of God that we are in this place, and we are grateful. And so I invite you in this moment to prepare your heart as members of one family, that we may go to the one who makes all things possible. Let us pray. Oh, gracious and loving God, we pause on this day to acknowledge you and to give you thanks and praise. God, we thank you for all that you have done, all that you are doing, and all that you will faithfully continue to do. God, we thank you for this place, Clark Atlanta University, a part of your vineyard. And we thank you for the School of Social Work, who has mattered in this world for so many years, for so many people. God, we thank you for these graduates and the passion and the purpose that you have placed within each of their hearts. We ask, oh God, that you would continue to go before them, that you would lead them towards the plans that you have for each of their lives, and that you would continue to stir up within them the gifts that you have equipped them with. God, you know that there is a world that is in need of those who want to bring about change. And so we ask that you would continue to go before them, that you would continue to follow behind them, and that your Spirit would continue to wash over them. God, we thank you for the hard work. We thank you for the sacrifice. We thank you for all of the learning. We thank you for the family and loved ones. We thank you for friends who have encouraged them along the way. God, for everyone here and all of the excitement, we ask, oh God, that you would allow this time to be cemented in each of our hearts, that we would remember this celebration, that we would all strive to work harder for your glory and your goodness, that in this world we all would be the light that this world needs, that your grace and your love and your mercy would have its way. So have your way in this time, oh God. Have your way within each one of us. Have your way among us. It's in your name, your holy, righteous, and matchless name that we pray. One more time, family, let us together declare amen, amen, and give God some praise. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. Please stand for the singing of the Black National Anthem. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Miles, for that uplifting invocation, and thank you, members of the Philharmonic Society, for that moving rendition. I was standing there and just feeling a little emotional, Provost. I was thinking about that this is my first hooding ceremony as the Dean of the Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work. And I remember sitting in similar seats as a student, and I was talking to one of our faculty members a little earlier, and I said, this is one of those moments where, I'm a believer, and the word says that he'll give you more than what you can ask or think. And this is one of those moments. He's given me more than what I could ask or think to have the opportunity to serve this amazing school. A hooding ceremony precedes commencement and has as its purpose the induction of Bachelor and Master of Social Work graduates into the social work profession. The induction carries a set of expectations and responsibilities that graduates must exemplify. These include professional knowledge, skills, behaviors, ethics, and values that reflect the social work profession's mission, goals, and aims. Both MSW and MSW students, BSW and MSW students are being inducted into the profession of social work. The BSW degree represents the entry-level professional generalist practice degree, And the MSW degree represents the terminal practice degree for the profession. We will also celebrate our doctoral graduates as well. Today, 17 BSW students will be pinned, 42 MSW students will be hooded, and 4 PhD students will be recognized for a total of 63 graduates. As we share this hooding celebration with the graduates, their parents, relatives, friends, I'm reminded of the hard work each of you graduates took to put in to get here. The late night readings, the papers, school and family schedules, trying to juggle all of those things, completing all of those those practicum hours. Remember that? You made it. I'm also reminded of the many people, though, that you likely called upon to assist you along the journey. Your moms, your dads, spouses, friends, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, pastors, all the people that assisted you along the way. These supporters might have sent you tuition or a little housing money or a little money for food or gas. They listened to your frustrations. They even might have dried some eyes as you were frustrated in a moment navigating through this journey. So at this time, I ask, class of 2026, if you would stand and turn to your families, and will you give them a thunderous round of applause for being here to support you throughout this journey? Thank you, thank you. You may be seated. We're grateful also in the Whitney M Young Junior School of Social Work to have strong partnerships with leaders, faculty, and staff from across this campus. We could not do this work without our partners. Well, members, I believe we may have, the provost is here as a part of the executive cabinet, but any other members of the executive cabinet present this morning, we want to make sure we recognize you. Members of the academic leadership team, I know they're here. Please stand to be recognized. Yes. We have Dr. Calvin Brown, Senior Associate Provost and Chief of Staff for Academic Affairs, Dr. Mary Hooper, Associate Provost for Online Learning and Continuing Education, and Dean Reginald Ellis of the Graduate School. And I also see Dr. Dakira, one of our alum as well. Thank you for being here. Any other university faculty or staff present? Again, we thank you. I'm delighted now to also introduce the full-time faculty here in the School of Social Work and our adjunct faculty who also are I call the meat and potatoes of this process, right? We could not do this. Students, you could not sit in these seats without these amazing faculty that have the heart to serve you. Would each faculty member please stand when I call your name and remain standing? And audience, if you just hold your applause until I call all the faculty to be recognized. Dr. Mustafa Alasan. Dr. Sheena Brown. I know it's hard to not clap. Dr. Nathaniel Curry, Dr. Tamesia Curry, Dr. Shadonna Davis. We're gonna, she's not expecting this, but she has a birthday coming up, May the 21st, and we wanna just acknowledge that birthday that's coming up. Dr. Anshante Franklin, Dr. Adrian Goss, Dr. Vicky Hale, Dr. Kenya Jones, Dr. Yusung Kim, Dr. Ivis King, Dr. Onafade, Dr. Count Spriggs, Dr. Thomas, Dr. Westbrooks, Dr. White. We have also our adjunct faculty with us, Dr. Kimberly Woods, Ms. Lucretia Cunningham. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. Please join me in giving a round of applause to our wonderful faculty. Faculty, you may be seated. Members of the School of Social Work staff are also the heart of the school. They work tirelessly to assist and support student success, as well as the overall success and operations of our school. I would like them to stand to be recognized as their names are called, and I'm sure they're all around working and doing things, but Ms. Joanne Bassett, our MSW Program Senior Staff Assistant. Dr. B.B. Calloway, our BSW and PhD Program Senior Staff Assistant. I don't know if I saw Mr. Charles Jenkins, but I want to recognize him, HBCU Excellence in Behavioral Health Leadership Program Coordinator. And last but not least, Ms. Diane Williams, the executive assistant for the dean. So please join me. And how could I forget Ms. Murchison? She's just doing everything. Ms. Toni Murchison. And she has been my right hand, left hand, doing all the things. So thank you. Please join me in thanking our staff for their service. Thank you. Finally, do we have any of our alumni in the audience? We'd love to recognize you as well. I know I've seen a couple of people. They're waving their hands. Hi, I see you. Thank you for being here with us today, alumni. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome our dynamic leader, our fearless provost, who's committed to academic success for all of our students. Please help me welcome our Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Charlene Gilbert, to bring you greetings.
Good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you all. And I have to say, Dean Jackson, it is a pleasure that I get to see you on the anniversary of your first year. I had the great pleasure of hiring Dr. Jackson. And, and she has been a blessing and a joy watching the spirit with which she does this work and how much passion she has for her students and her faculty and her staff and the profession of social work. So I'm overwhelmed with joy and honor and blessed to be here. Students, family, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Congratulations to the students. Let's give them one more round of one. Thank you. And congratulations to everyone in the room who has helped these students get here to this beautiful day. To the students, today is an incredible day, and you all should be extraordinarily proud of yourselves. In a few days, you will become part of a very elite group. Those of you who are earning your bachelor's degree are part of just fewer than a third of people over the age of 25 who have a bachelor's degree. For those of you earning a master's degree, only 13% of American adults over age 25 have a master's degree. For those of you earning a doctoral degree, only 2% of adults over the age of 25 have a doctoral degree. You are now part of that community, and we're gonna clap for that. You have all done the work to earn your advanced degrees. You have done the work to stand in this room today and to stand before your peers and your faculty. And on Monday, May 18th, during CAU's 37th commencement, where you will be granted all the rights and privileges of the degrees you have earned. As I stand before you today to bring these greetings, I'm thinking about the story you will tell your children. And I see that one of you has brought your son here with you, so he will know the story. Congratulations, young man, I see you. And when I think about all the stories in the room this morning, I start to think about the stories of people both seen and unseen. And lately, this always brings me back to the original story, CAU's origin story. CAU stands strong as an institution because we are the inheritors of a powerful legacy. CAU's parent institutions were Atlanta University, founded in 1865, and Clark College, founded in 1869. The story of the founding of our oldest parent institution is the story of two formerly enslaved Africans, James Dade and Grandison B. Daniels, who established the first school in Atlanta for African American children. It was located on the corner of Cortlandt and Jenkins Street in a Friendship Baptist Church building. That school eventually became Atlanta University on September 1865. The American Missionary Association heard about this school and wanted to help. They purchased a boxcar for $310 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they sent it to Atlanta in hopes of helping. That modest boxcar became the new teaching space for Atlanta University. From that boxcar to this day is the legacy on which we all stand. I was thinking about that legacy and thinking about how to tell this story. And my family watches me march around my kitchen when I'm trying to work out ideas, and I'm thinking. And what I thought about was, I'm from Ohio. I moved here 3 years ago to take on the great privilege of becoming the provost and chief academic officer for Clark Atlanta University. But prior to that, I was in Ohio for 15 years. Now, some of you may or may not know Ohio, but there's a lot of snow in Ohio. And I like to walk in the mornings, and I would walk in the snow in the winters. And sometimes I'd get up and walk, and I'd start my walk, and I would get to a house or a section, and it'd be covered in snow. Snow would be up to here. And I'd have to go into the street to get around and worry about slipping and falling or getting hit by a car, and then I'd have to come back up. And then sometimes, a little further down the road, I'd get to a part of the walkway, and somebody had shoveled the snow, cleared the path, put down salt to make sure I wouldn't slip and there was no ice. Those two men who founded this institution, they cleared the path for all of us to be here today. And let us give them a round of applause. Let me remind you of where we have come from that boxcar. You heard from your amazing dean, your rankings and standings, the School of Social Work being the #2 School of Social Work amongst HBCUs in the nation. CAU is one of the top 20 HBCUs in the nation. This past fall, we enrolled just over 4,400 students, and I'm sure those men who envisioned this school never envisioned in that boxcar that there'd be 4,000 students. CAU is one of only 3 HBCUs that offers a PhD in chemistry, where only 2 HBCUs offer a PhD in political science. The Carnegie Foundation has recognized CAU as a Research II university, meaning we have high research activity and doctoral production, making us one of only 13 HBCUs with this classification. To the doctoral students in the room, please know your training and contributions to research are absolutely fundamental to our standing and our prestige as a research university. So on behalf of the institution, I say thank you. Our graduates include historic figures like James Weldon Johnson, the author of Lift Every Voice and Sing, Ralph Abernathy Sr., a civil rights leader, Kenny Leon, a Broadway acclaimed director, Kenya Barris, a prolific TV producer, grownish, blackish, mixedish, Amy Sherrill, an incredibly talented, internationally recognized painter and artist, first African-American ever to win the National Portrait Gallery's competition, painter of Michelle Obama's official portrait, and currently on exhibit at the High Museum in Atlanta on a national tour of her work, a CAU graduate. W.E.B. Du Bois taught history and economics here, established a department of sociology, directed research on Black life for over 20 years here on this campus. So when I look out this morning at all of you, I see all of our history. I see our ancestors standing in the back of this room and surrounding each of you with love and pride. I see your parents, I see your grandparents, your sisters, your brothers, your friends, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts. I see my father, who was a social worker. And I see the 2 men on whose shoulders we stand, the 2 men who started a university in a boxcar because they saw the unmet need and the untapped brilliance. Those 2 men, in keeping with our university model, I'll find a way or make one, they made a way. And because of their service, we all get to be gathered here today in this room. Lastly, I, like provosts all over this nation right now during commencement season, we search for a few words. We know that during this season, you're going to hear lots of speeches, and you are excited, and 5 years, 3 years, a year from now, you will barely remember this day. You'll remember the joy, but you won't remember all the speeches. So we look for just a few words we can leave you with. For you all, I thought a lot about this because you carry a special place in my heart. You are part of a profession dedicated to bringing comfort to others. Some of you will leave here and you will be the ones who will be sitting with dying patients. You will be helping parents navigate resources for struggling children, working with families broken by the inequities of our legal system, broken by mental health struggles, addiction, and trauma. So the words I found for this commencement season are particularly appropriate for all of you. These words come from Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, the great educator, who said, "Enter to learn, depart to serve." Class of 2026, you are leaving this place to serve. You will serve your families, you will serve your communities, you will serve your nation, and indeed you will serve the legacy of CAU, where a young man named Richard Robert Wright Sr., 11 years after the founding of Atlanta University, when asked by a visiting official from the North, what should he tell his colleagues in the North about what was happening at this university birthed from a boxcar in Atlanta, Georgia? Richard Wright, class of 1876, said, "Tell them we are rising." Class of 2026, you are rising. Congratulations, and may God bless you and keep you on this journey.
Thank you so much, Provost, for those inspiring words. Next, we have the pleasure of having a musical selection by Grammy Award-winning musician and chair of the CAU Music Department, Mr. Philip Davis. Only at CAU, Grammy Award-winning musician at hooding ceremony. Thank you, Mr. Davis. And before we begin to recognize our graduates, I also want to recognize the bishop of the African Methodist, Episcopal Church of the 6th Episcopal District of Georgia, Bishop Michael Mitchell. I had the pleasure of meeting him earlier. Bishop, please stand. I believe your sister is with us as well. Honor of our MSW graduate, Ms. Trelinda Mitchell. So thank you for being here. Thank you. So 4 years ago, we started a new tradition each year. The program directors are asked to engage faculty to recommend an outstanding scholar from each program to share their words of reflection with the faculty, staff, and peers at the hooding program. Ms. Reagan Leak, Ms. Olivia Johnson, and Ms. Simone Smith will present this year's reflections. As they come forward, I'd like to share just a little bit about each of those scholars. Students, please come forward. Come forward. Representing our bachelor. Representing our Bachelor of Social Work program, Reagan Leak is a native of Baltimore, Maryland, currently residing in Washington, D.C. From an early age, she demonstrated a strong commitment to academic excellence, consistently making her family proud. Raised in a family deeply rooted in social action through both the church and educational systems, Reagan developed a passion for service and advocacy. As a third-generation HBCU graduate, she has embraced her personal values and family legacy by pursuing a path as a social worker and change agent. Ms. Leak plans to continue her education through our advanced standing MSW program with a concentration in children and families. Representing our Master of Social Work program, Olivia Johnson. Olivia Johnson. Olivia maintains a 4.0 GPA with a concentration, yes, in health and mental health. As a proud first-generation Jamaican American, her rich cultural heritage fuels her deep commitment to community resilience and purpose-driven advocacy. With a BS in psychology and a minor in sociology from the University of West Georgia, Olivia bridges clinical behavioral health and community impact, focusing on youth empowerment, physical wellness, and sports social work. Following graduation, she plans to obtain her LMSW certification and continue her dedicated community work to foster emotional growth and mental wellness in young people. And finally, representing our doctoral program, Simone Smith will receive her PhD. She will receive her PhD in social work policy, planning, and administration. She's a licensed master social worker who received her Master of Social Work and Bachelor of Social Work from the Andrew Young School of Policy Studies at Georgia State University. She is passionate about social action, advocacy, and justice in African American communities, and has dedicated a great deal of her time in the social service field, providing aid to marginalized populations. Recently, Simone started Sexual Trauma and Assault Resources, Inc., STAR Inc., a nonprofit organization seeking to end sexual violence in marginalized populations and empower survivors of sexual trauma and abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to the podium our student leaders in the order of their program affiliation.
Thank you. One second. Thank you. Good morning, graduating Panthers, faculty, and families. I am honored today to provide a brief reflection of my 4 years here as a BSW scholar at the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work. First, I want to thank God for bringing us all here today as we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. I'm so proud of each and every one of you who took the risk to further your education and expand your knowledge. During my time in this program, I served as the president of the Organization for Social Change, as secretary of the Association of Black Social Workers, and inducted into the Phi Alpha Honor Society, while also contributing to other social science and humanities organizations on campus. Through these roles, I've strengthened my voice as a leader, my commitment to advocacy and equity, and learned the value of collaborating and community-centered change. These opportunities and experiences have shaped not only my professional life, but also indoctrined my future as a social worker. To our faculty and staff, thank you for guiding us with your knowledge, mentorship, and skills. But I am most thankful for the ability to turn in late work. We would not have made it this far without your unwavering commitment to social work practice. You have all introduced us to international studies, authorship, research and data science, and other respective disciplines within our profession. You have all successfully shown what it means to be a true social worker. To my classmates, it's been a long time coming, but we did it. From group projects to serving on executive boards together, community service initiatives, role play videos, and helping each other with assignments, we have finally reached our milestone. Engaging with each of you has truly impacted my social work journey, and I am forever grateful to have each of you by my side. Some of my favorite moments with my peers include traveling abroad, attending our first social work conferences together, competing in research symposiums and winning, might I add, and just attending events with you all representing the School of Social Work. We have exemplified leadership, tenacity, and understanding within our matriculation. Now it's time to show our skills to the world and continue to deflect the stereotypes that are placed on our profession. Lastly, thank you to the friends and family who supported our journeys. Without you all answering stress phone calls, sending over grocery and going out money, and being here today, we would not have been able to gain these colleges experiences. Your generosity does not go unnoticed. And to close out, I would like to send my final congratulations to each of you graduates and hope that your future in social work remains bright. Thank you.
All right, good morning, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Yes. Whew. All right, so as I look out at all of you here today, I'm struck by something simple but powerful. We didn't get here by accident, and we definitely didn't get here alone. When I first entered this program as an MSW student, I came in here with dreams, but also with uncertainty. Like many of us, I wondered if I truly belonged in spaces like this. But what I found here was something rare. I found a community that didn't just look at my grades or my resume, it saw me. At the Whitney M. Junior School of Social Work, here on campus, I experienced what it truly means to be seen, heard, and valued. And in the field where we talk about so much about meeting people where they are, this program did exactly that for us. This place became a bridge, a space where we could walk in as we are, carrying our stories, our struggles, and our identities. And not only be accepted, but be affirmed. And in that space, we built something powerful, community. Community looked like those long nights with my classmates stressing over Dr. Curie's exams, wondering if we really knew the material, only for him to remind us, you know this, you'll be fine. And of course, we believed him. Community looked like Dr. Thomas bringing humor into the classroom, making even the heaviest topics feel engaging and real, reminding me that learning doesn't have to feel heavy to be impactful. Community looked like Dr. Jackson's unwavering support from the moment she arrived, showing up for us in ways that reminded me that we are not just students, but future professionals worth investing in. I can honestly say I have never felt this level of support from professionals before, and I feel that I am deeply grateful. Because of this program, I didn't just gain knowledge, I gained confidence. Confidence to walk into spaces where social workers are often overlooked, and still advocate for those who are unheard and unseen. Confidence to know that my voice belongs in every room I step in. Yes. James Baldwin once said, "Know from whence you came. If you know whence you came, there are absolutely no limitations to where you can go." This program reminded me of that. It allowed me to bring my full self into this space, my story, my identity, my purpose. And because of that, I now walk forward with no limits. So as we receive our hoods today, symbols of our hard work and our transition into masters of our craft, let's carry this with us. Let's continue to see people, let's continue to build community, and let's continue to create spaces where others just as valued as we did here. To the Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work, thank you for seeing me. And to the class of 2026, congratulations, we made it. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for being here with us today. Before coming to Clark Atlanta, I attended institutions where I often felt like I had to make myself smaller. I felt pressured to silence my opinions on Black issues because speaking openly about them was often met with discomfort or disapproval. I decided that I no longer wanted to exist in spaces where I had to question whether my voice, my culture, or my experiences were welcome. I knew I wanted to attend a historically Black college and university where I could be free to be me and embrace my culture unapologetically. That is why I was intentional about my decision to attend Clark Atlanta University. I was really drawn to their Afrocentric perspective, their legacy of Black excellence, and their commitment to developing scholars and leaders dedicated to uplifting our communities. My experience here has transformed me into a stronger scholar, a more confident leader, and a woman committed to using her voice to advocate boldly for social justice, equity, and the advancements of Black communities. And for that, I will forever be grateful to this institution, to the faculty who challenged and poured into us, and to my peers who walked alongside me on this journey. This experience has inspired me to always prioritize Black people, seek Black knowledge, and exemplify Black excellence in every space that I enter. Now, I won't pretend like this journey was easy. Oof, I'm not gonna cry. So my journey from GED to PhD came with obstacles. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. I will. My path from GED to PhD was met with obstacles, setbacks, and many moments of uncertainty. And hello? And I know many of us sitting here today, we have our own stories that we can share, right? But we balance classes while carrying responsibilities at home, working, supporting families, and moments where we questioned whether or not we should even keep going. But despite every challenge, we made it here. So today, I hope we take a moment to recognize not just our accomplishments, but also our resilience. Every setback strengthened us. Every challenge refined us, and every obstacle reminded us of just how capable we actually are. So one thing that Clark Atlanta's social work program gave us was the freedom to embrace and express our cultural identities. But the truth is, as we move forward, we may enter spaces that may not always honor or affirm who we are. And if that happens, or when that happens, I encourage you to find a way or make a way to create the spaces that you need, not just for yourselves, but for those coming after you. Never shrink yourself to fit into spaces that fail to value your presence, your brilliance, or your humanity. Walk boldly in who you are. Speak up even if your voice shakes. Challenge injustice when you see it. And as we step into the next chapter of our lives, let us continue this institution's legacy by becoming the change we wish to see in the world. Thank you so much. You guys have a great one.
All I can say is wow. Right? 3 amazing scholars, and I know they are just a sample. Right? Any of this group right here in the front could come up and give just as powerful of, I say, a testimony, right, of the goodness of God and the faithfulness through this experience. Thank you, students. Thank you for representing your classes and groups so well. So now the moment we've all been waiting for. I invite our Associate Dean, our wonderful Associate Dean, Dr. Margaret Count Spriggs, to the podium to lead the hooding and recognitions.
Thank you, Dean Jackson.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Because I know all of you scholars are really glad, your parents are glad, your cousins, your aunties, your grandmas. We are all happy for you that this day is here. You've heard from a representation of this wonderful Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work class of 2026. Now it is time for you to see them individually. At this time, we will have the hooding and recognition of our BSW, MSW, and PhD graduating students. Beginning with our presentation of BSW graduates, Dr. Mustafa Alasan, Director, BSW program.
All right. Okay. Will the May 2026 candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree please rise? And then move toward the front of the stage and then face the audience. So if you can turn around and face the audience. And I'll call on our faculty, please proceed to the stage to pin the BSW graduates. I don't know if we may need help. Yes, they come this way when we are done. Yes. Congratulations to the BSW class of 2026. Congratulations. Yes. And it's now after the pinning, the next, it's now time for the BSW graduates to be recognized. So you line up here and then move towards the stage on my right-hand side. So just, yeah. Mm-hmm. The right-hand side. Dean Jackson, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the Bachelor of Social Work candidates whose names I shall announce for recognition as beginning social work practitioners. The first candidate, Charity Fisher. Bree Young. Coriana White. Madison Wilson. Tamaya Williams. Karen Warren. Nia Solomon. Reagan Leak. Asia Hines. Jamie Evans. Cadence Edmonds. Jasmine Dyson. Jesse Coffey. Jeniah Brady. Next, Dr. Curry will recognize our MSW graduates.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at them. Hello, everyone. In the absence of Dr. Warner, she sends her congratulations to you. I'm Dr. Curry, and let's present these graduates. Dean Jackson, upon recommendation of faculty, I have the honor of presenting to you Master of Social Work candidates whose names I shall announce as worthy of induction into a profession of social work. Students, please come forward to be hooded. Pause for your picture. Dr. Curry said, have your moment over there. We begin with Angel Atkinson. Akasua Atuna Hina. Ashley Renee Bonner. Larissa Brown. Jemiah Burnett. Salroy Butler. You get your full day today. Kimberly Nicole Calloway. Darian Dennis. Mackenzie Sade Douglas. Charles James Anthony Finch. Kennedy Hampton. Stevie Ford. Maya Kinnear. Olivia Selena Johnson. Talicia King. Christiana Kiera Knapp. Joseph Kirk Lacey Jr. Devontae Lovett. Erica Menta. Trelonda Mitchell. Troy Morris. Shanaza Njoku. Blue Ozigo Abalusu.
Blue Iobo Osibogan.
See all this confidence that we train these students with here? Absolutely. Amira Peters.
Amira Nalani Peters.
Kayla Pierce. A.K. Reese. Alasia Lachelle Johnson. Zoria Giles. Jada Riley. Chandrell Roll. Samantha Camree Sparkman. Donovan Vaughn. Again, Donovan Vaughn. Legacy matters. Legacy matters. Anicia Walters. Anicia Walters. Dejanique Williams. Heaven Williams. Taya Caitlin Hancock. Jalen Tier Young. And next, Dr. Goss will present the PhD candidates.
Dean Jackson, the master's degree is the practice degree for professional social workers. The PhD candidates have already been inducted into the profession. I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates who will receive the Doctor of Philosophy degree in social work and will be officially hooded as doctoral graduates by President French Monday, May 18th, 2026. Students, please come forward to receive a gift and pause for a photo with Dean Jackson. Adrian Alexander. Sandrika Marshall. Antoinette Milton Johnson. Simone Smith. Dr. Count Spriggs will now come to recognize inductees into the school's various social work organizations, societies, and certificate programs.
Thank you, Dr. Goss. Now you have met our candidates for graduation on Monday. You will now get a chance to see who amongst this group has been a part of some wonderful events within the school. At this time, students, please stand when I call your affiliation. Certificates were awarded at our Honors Day celebration on April 30th. I will begin with members of Zeta Kappa chapter of Phi Alpha Honor Society. Please stand. Thank you. Class of 2026, Dean's Fellows, please stand. Class of 2026, certificate scholars are, this group please stand, Trauma-Informed Care Scholars. Thank you. And the Integrated Behavioral Health Scholars, please stand. Members of the National Association of Black Social Workers, CAU chapter, please stand. The Organization for Social Change, OSC, please stand. At this time, we have another special recognition. Dr. Hooper, will you please come forward to assist as we recognize students who completed the first official MSW Advanced Standing Program online. And you have their names. I'll let you call them.
Thank you so much, Dr. Count Spriggs, Dean Jackson, Provost Gilbert. I think protocol has been established, so I know I didn't do all of that in order. But I am so honored to stand before all of the graduates and the family and alum and faculty of the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work. We are especially delighted that the faculty of the School of Social Work is so committed to extending the reach of this school that they have begun offering the advanced standing and soon the full MSW fully online. In recognition of our online pioneers, I'd like to call the following 5 MSW scholars to the stage to receive a gift. Darianne Nichols. Learning from Maryland, Mackenzie Douglas from Connecticut. All the way from the Pacific Northwest, Kayla Pierce. From Atlanta, Heaven Williams. And all the way from California, Jaylyn Tiara Young.
Got some more. Is everybody? Next, we will have a musical selection by the phenomenal Philharmonic Society, followed by the introduction of the keynote speaker by Dr. Gary White.
First off, I would like to extend a congratulations on behalf of congratulations to you all. We have celebrated through applause and through cheers, and now it is time to turn our faces upward and celebrate with praise and worship to our God, who there is nobody greater than, nobody could keep us like he kept us. There is nobody greater than Jehovah. There is nobody greater than Rapha. There is nobody greater than Jesus. If you know the song, I welcome you to stand to your feet and worship with us and praise our God. Hallelujah. Whoa. Tells a story and it goes like this. I climbed up to the highest mountain, looked all around, couldn't find nobody. I went down into the deepest valley, looked around down there, couldn't find nobody. I went across the deep blue sea, couldn't find no one to compare to your grace, your love, and mercy. There's nobody greater, nobody's greater than you. Oh, I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. There's nobody greater. There's nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. I said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. There's nobody greater. There's nobody greater than Jehovah. Nobody greater than you. The next part says, nobody can heal like you can. The almost holy one, you are the great I am. Awesome in all your ways, and mighty is your hand. You are he who carried out redemption's plans. You are he who carried out redemption's plans. Say, I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't. Come on, let's declare it together. Nobody's greater. If you believe it, sing it with us. Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. We all searched all over. We couldn't find nobody. We looked high and low. Still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater. There's nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. I said, there's no search all over. Couldn't find no. Y'all. Okay, we're right here. Okay. Nobody greater, nobody greater than you. Come on, let's all sing it. Say, nobody's greater. There's nobody greater. Nobody greater. We searched all over, can find nobody like you, Jesus. Nobody's greater. There's nobody greater. There's nobody greater. Oh, there's nobody greater, nobody. There's nobody greater. There's nobody greater. Oh, say nobody's greater. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody like you. Can y'all say that with us? We're gonna say, searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Right here, and searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Nobody like you, nobody like you. Say nobody's greater, nobody's greater. There's nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. There's nobody higher, nobody bigger. There's nobody greater. There's nobody bigger. Nobody wiser. We searched all over, couldn't find nobody like you, nobody. Say nobody greater. Nobody greater than. Oh, one more time, say nobody. There's nobody greater. There's nobody greater. Now, if you believe there's nobody greater, give him a great praise right there. Hallelujah.
Let's give them another hand. Thank you for that excellent selection. It is my pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker for this afternoon, who will give the charge to our graduates. Dr. Alizora Red, also known affectionately as Dr. A. Dr. A is nationally respected executive leader, fundraiser, educator, clinician, with more than 3 decades of experience advancing solutions across human service, behavioral health, housing stability, and family well-being. More recently, she's serving as Chief Executive Officer of Covenant House, Georgia. Dr. A led transformational organizational growth, expanding the agency's operation budget from $6.4 million to $8.2 million, increasing the reserve to $1.2 million, and securing more than $10 million in philanthropic capital to expand housing capacity and strengthening services. Y'all give her a hand. Come on, y'all. Dr. A is founder and chief executive officer of the Institute for Restoration, Wellbeing and Leadership, where she provides fractional executive leadership, governance advisory, leadership development, system strategies, and clinical services for nonprofit organizations, corporations, philanthropic institutions, and public systems. Dr. A is deeply engaged in civic and governance leadership. She serves as co-chair of Atlanta's LGBT Community Plus Center feasibility study for the Atlanta Fulton County Recreation Authority, guiding strategies, planning, and permanent community center servicing Metro Atlanta. She previously served as co-chair for the City of Atlanta Mayor's LGBTQ+ Advisory Board and co-chair of the Youth Community advising the Mayor's Office on Policies and Initiatives impacting the LGBT community+. In addition, she serves as the board of directors of ANDS, Inc., where she's held officer roles as secretary and treasurer, contributing to governance, financial oversight, and organizational strategy. She currently serves as the board of directors for Pebble Tulsa, a member of the Leadership Atlantis class of 2023, and is a proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Y'all better shout her out. Her leadership has been widely recognized, including the Links Award 2025, from the Links Incorporated, the Atlanta Business Chronicles Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Leadership Award in 2024, and the AT&T Community Leader Award in 2019. Outside of her professional work, Dr. A enjoys gardening, writing, restoring furniture, and endurance training through swim, bike, run discipline. She also appreciates live music and cultural festivals and finds renewal in time spent with family and friends, often in coastal settings with warm weather, sunshine, and blue. You need to do that, all this work you're doing. You better find some water or do something. Dr. A is a two-time alumna of the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work. She received her MSW in 1997 and her PhD in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends and foes, please join me in welcoming Dr. A. Come on, sis.
Good afternoon. Nah, I said good afternoon. Thank you. I need your energy. But I want to start off by saying nobody, and I'm talking about nobody greater than you. So, good afternoon and congratulations, class of 2026. I'm Dr. Eleazar Red. As you heard, people also refer to me as Dr. A, because that's my great-grandmother's name. So we have to think of something different for me. So I am class of 1997 and class of 2015. So I begin honoring the visionary leadership of President French, whose commitment continues to shape the legacy and future of this fine institution. To Provost Gilbert, thank you for your academic leadership and stewardship. And to Dean Jackson, thank you for your dedication to Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work, and thank you for one of the highest honors of inviting me here today. To distinguished faculty and staff, thank you for shaping, challenging, and preparing our graduates. And to the families and friends, loved ones, and communities represented in this room today, this moment belongs to you as well. Thank you for your support through the tough times and the celebrations, for your words of encouragement, your shoulders to cry on, and your courage to keep pushing our graduates forward. We would not be here without you today. And to our graduates, today is not just about what you've earned, but it's also about who you have become and what you are entrusted to carry from this point forward. The Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work stands on a very powerful legacy and rooted in leadership, justice, and service. Whitney M. Young Jr. was not only a social worker, but he was a strategist, an advisor, a bridge builder, someone who would understand and who understood the meaning of change. And that meaning of change requires both proximity to people and influence within systems. That legacy now lives in each of you. You carry this high level of education that Dean Jackson spoke of earlier. And with it comes a responsibility to serve, to lead, to advocate, and to transform. To live in a way that reflects dignity, to work, I think we lost, okay, here we are. To work in a way that advances equity and to honor a legacy that demands courage. Today, you advance as a part of a global community. Some of you will return to your home communities across the country and around the world. Others will enter into new spaces, new systems, and new opportunities. Wherever you go, you carry this perspective, this preparation, and this responsibility with you. And let me be clear, crystal clear. Your impact will extend far beyond traditional roles of social work. I'm here to tell you, social workers are everywhere. It's okay to clap it up. In healthcare systems, in schools and universities, in corporations and nonprofits, in policy, government, and even executive leadership. You are not limited to a title. You are, however, defined by your lens. I heard trauma-informed was one of the ones that stood out in my mind. Your values and your ability to move people and systems towards something better. While residing in Indiana, where I'm originally from, my first encounter with the profession of social work was with what I knew at the time to be the welfare lady. She came into our home when I was a young child, speaking to my mother, going through our closets and observing our lives. I didn't understand why she was there at the time. I just knew that she had a presence. She had a level of authority. My second encounter while living in Tennessee, I did move around a lot. While living in Tennessee, when children were placed in a foster home across the street from my grandmother's house. And my third was witnessing what I would later understand to be social workers, present, engaged, and working with families in the community. But it wasn't until my first job out of undergrad at Devereaux that I truly understood what a social worker does, what the social work profession is all about, and I started to understand the manifestation of that. And when I did, I quickly understood the assignment, my calling, my destiny. Like many of you, I was a first-generation college student and a first-generation college graduate. I attended what is known as a PWI, or a predominantly white institution. But at the same time, I was raised by a mother who told me to be impactful, to be educated, to leave the hood and rise from the bottom. In this, she challenged me to build a different life where I could be impactful and help others rise above their circumstances. I experienced multi-generational poverty, childhood trauma, and constant relocation as a military dependent. And like many, I only knew about education to become a doctor or a lawyer. That was all we knew. So I started on this pre-med biology journey, and Lord knows that did not serve me well. Because, you know, that journey was not divinely aligned for me, right? So in my senior year, I stepped out on faith. Not only was it my senior year bachelor's students, it was my 5th year, okay? So I found my way over to the psychology department, and I graduated. Thank you, Lottie. That was my GPA. And as a young woman, after graduating from the PWI, I relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, and discovered Clark Atlanta University. Knowing very little about HBCUs at the time, I got a sense that it was a place that I could be nurtured and a place that I could be truly educated. And at Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work, that is exactly what I received. And not only did I earn a bachelor's degree in psychology, I went on to earn a master's of social work. I became a licensed clinical social worker, and I earned my PhD from right here at Whitney M. Young School of Social Work in 3 years. What I gained was much more than an education. I gained a community. I gained relationships. I gained a network of brilliant, committed individuals who became colleagues, collaborators, and over time, family. So let me offer you this. Stay deeply connected. Stay connected to this institution. Stay connected to one another. Give your time, talent, and treasure back to this school. I'm sure the dean would appreciate that. Yes. Invest in these relationships, because these are not just classmates, they are a lifelong support system. These are the people who will keep you relevant, who will keep you inspired, who will keep you supported, and yes, even gainfully employed. These relationships will open doors, create opportunities, and sustain you in ways that you cannot yet fully see. And I want you to understand this. Entry into this profession, is not always linear, right? Sometimes social work chooses you. It certainly chose me. I wanted to be a beach connoisseur. Y'all heard that in the bio, right? But it calls you into moments, into spaces, and into responsibilities that you might not have planned. But however, you are uniquely prepared by this school for those times. So I want you to make sure that you hold on to that. What I also want you to know is not everything makes sense when you're in it, but it will always manifest a purpose when you honor the path and keep moving forward and toward it. Again, now let me be clear. This profession does not come without its challenges. So you must be intentional about protecting your energy and restoring your peace. Not just self-care. We talk a lot about self-care. Self-care is amazing. But self-care is maintenance. Restoration is deeper than that, right? It is you reimagining yourself, rebuilding, and executing at every stage to the next level. So go forth and be the greatest social workers in every corner of the earth. Know who you are. Know what you offer. Be the case manager. Be the clinician. Be the researcher and author. Start and lead a nonprofit organization. Serve the undersupported. Be the catalyst for change. Fight for justice. But understand, it does not stop there. Be the policymaker. Advocate on the Hill. Be the executive in corporate America. Run for Congress. Become the CEO. Be a philanthropist. Build institutions and systems. Lead paradigm shifts for entire communities, entire nations. The sky is not the limit. There is something so much far beyond the stars. And of course, I said social workers are everywhere, and we lead the way. Okay? So, today and every day, I charge you to be brave, to be brilliant, to be bold. Stand in your truth and lean into your courage. Choose restoration and reimagination. Lead with a trauma-informed lens, not only within systems, but to transform them. Hold power with integrity, especially when you are the only one, the first one, or the one they did not expect. Do not shrink in rooms that benefit from your brilliance. Command your presence with Panther pride and dignity. And when the path is unclear, because sometimes it will be, when the doors do not open for you, when the system resists your voice, find a way or make one. Congratulations to each of you. I am honored and thankful to have you as my colleague. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. A. So on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students, I present this token of recognition for being our keynote speaker at our hooding ceremony. We're so grateful for you. Thank you. Take a photo. Another round of applause. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there, scholars and families. So again, we're grateful for Dr. A for those inspiring remarks. We appreciate her. And I see one other person I wanted to make sure she's going to get me for recognizing her, but I cannot end the ceremony without saying, Miss Deborah, I just saw her face. Will you please stand up, Miss Deborah? Miss Deborah takes care of Thayer Hall every day, day in and day out, always asking what we need, always trying to keep the building in excellent condition. Thank you, Ms. Deborah, for your service to our school. Congratulations again, class of 2026. We're excited for your future. We know it's bright. We want you to lean into every opportunity and every challenge with confidence that you have what it takes to be successful. And I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes from our inaugural dean, Whitney M. Jr., because it's not just about you. He said, "I'm not anxious." You've heard me say it often. I'm not anxious to be the loudest voice or the most popular, But I would like to think that at a crucial moment, I was an effective voice of the voiceless, an effective hope of the hopeless. We're in crucial times. We know that you are prepared to be that voice, to be the change agent, to be the advocate, to be the effective hope for so many. We're excited for you. Before we do the benediction, the class of 2026 would like to end our hooding ceremony with a little Clark Atlanta University spirit. So I want to ask those two students that are going to lead us to come forward. And as we prepare for that, Ms. Gibson, if you would come, Ms. Gibson has some announcements that she'd like to share with you for Monday. So you can hear some instructions for commencement, followed by students, you can come to the stage that are going to help us. Ms. Gibson, please welcome Ms. Gibson, our registrar.
Again, I see you. Congratulations. Congratulations to each of you. Are you excited? Are you really excited? Well, then act like it, okay? Because because I want you to wake up, because you're about to commence. We're going to talk about commencement. It's beginning a new phase of your life, and we're glad that Clark Atlanta can be a great part of your life. We are attached forever because we are on your academic record. CAU is going to be behind your name all the time. How about that? But I'm here just to bring some updates to make sure that we are prepared for tomorrow and for Monday. How about that? Tomorrow we want to make sure that you assemble. I'll make this very, very quickly for you because we went over this in many of our other sessions. Tomorrow we want to make sure that you assemble in Vivian Wilson Henderson Health and Physical Education Center at 9:30. And you're going to meet on the lower level as you did for convocation. And I want to say some of you, I owe you a medallion. If you didn't get it, you can see me over here afterwards, okay? I think I've given them to most of you that I owed them to. But anyway, you'll have them for tomorrow. Also, we're doing the Panther Passage tomorrow. So at the end of the program, when everybody recesses, we're going to have the benediction and everything, but the platform and the faculty will recess, okay? And once they recess, you will remain in your seats in the center of the gymnasium, okay? And I guess why we got to stay in? Because we're going to take your pictures, your class picture. So we want you to remain. All of the guests and everybody will be escorted out of the gymnasium so that they can line up for the Panther Passage. That Panther Passage is where you are leaving now as a student, moving into life. And we want to welcome you again for the second ones into the alumni world of Clark Atlanta University. So you're going to take your pictures, give you some logistics. The graduate students will move to the back. That's you up front. The undergraduates will move to the left side of the gym so that you can take your pictures. And then once the graduate students take their pictures, then you're going to come out of the front main entrance and go around to the loading area and wait for the undergraduate students to finish their picture because we want to march down the street together. Okay, the graduate students will come out, the undergraduate will come out of the back of the building and come around behind you. And then guess what? The faculty and everybody will be waiting for you, and they're going to form a passage for you to walk from the gymnasium down to Harkness Hall, where you'll be greeted by the golden sons and daughters, because this is an exciting time for you, and we want to celebrate. But more importantly, it's going to be your last opportunity to be on campus as a student, since we are having commencement away from campus, and you can come and there'll be a reception, and then you can take pictures with your faculty or just reminisce on all the wonderful times you had at Clark Atlanta. So that's what you're going to do on tomorrow. But on Monday, just one change, one major change. You know, there's a lot of construction going on around the city. And I know if you're on your phone, I've been getting these alerts about traffic. So what has happened with all the construction going on in the Atlanta area on the highways, then there's construction also going on at the World Congress Center. So we had to change our time. I think y'all, for those of you who were there on Thursday, what time you got to get up? Early, right? You got to get up early Monday morning, real early. You know, they say rise up early. And we say that because we want to excite you about getting up early. I don't think I go to bed. I just stay up all night. How about that? I'm already up early. But we need for you to be at the World Congress Center at 6:30. Oh, don't say that. Oh, my Lord. Am I the bearer of bad news? Oh, help me, Jesus. You know what? That's the best news. And remember one thing. Ye who seeks him early finds him. And you're going to find that degree tomorrow, so you better seek him early. How about that? And so for the guests, we have also moved that time back for the guests because we want you to be able to be in place so that you can receive the class as they process in. So the building will be open, the World Congress Center will be open for you to come in at 7, but you will not be able to move into the area until a little later. But we want you to be able to get out of the traffic, and they'll start letting you in at, what was that, Dr. Gilbert, at 8? 7, between 7 and 8, you're going to be let into the area. And we want you in there, and I'm going to correct that. I don't want to give you mixed messages here. We want you to be in the building. It's available for you to be in at 7. You just be there at 7, beginning at 7, because what we want you to be able to do is be in place when we close the doors for the processional to begin. We're going to close the doors at 9:15. Okay? We're not going to keep them closed forever. We're just going to close them for the processional to come in. And once the processional is finished, then you can come in, continue to come in. But the most important thing is you want to be there to see your child, your relative, your whatever. Come on in the room and be there. And so that you can see them come in and have the full glory of the celebration. Now for the stars of the show. Now, see, the stars of the show can't be late. That's why we're asking you to be there at 6:30. So in case, other people are having difficulty getting there, you won't be left out because it is your show. But you know what? The show must go on. How about that? The show must go on. So we don't want it to go on without you. Okay, so we want you to make sure that you are there so that we can check you in. A few logistical things. The official CAU academic regalia is the cap and gown that you have on, black shoes, nothing hanging below. If you wear black slacks, everything has to be black. We don't have anything showing under it. We always say we are the Clark Atlanta University. Then we have to be representative of the Clark Atlanta University. And I'm going to give you an example. The Georgia State person right there, I see a Georgia State, stand up. Now see, I know that's a Georgia State person from way over here. Okay? So whenever someone sees you, the Clark Atlanta University, they're going to see the doctoral. See, this is a the Clark Atlanta University. A the black shoes. That's what it's all about. So we want to make sure that you are representative of who we are. I'm a Clark Atlanta University person. I'm a Clark College person. I'm a proud Clark Atlanta University person. And I'm going to look that part. So we want y'all to be there and don't be square. Just be there at 6:30 a.m. How about that?
Thank you so much, Ms. Gibson, for those instructions. We will be there bright and early, 6:30 a.m. We will do it. Dr. Curry, students. After we have this opportunity with our students, it'll be followed by the benediction from Dr. Tanya Miles. Audience, we ask as we prepare, after we finish the benediction, that you remain seated until the recessional. Our dais will leave first, followed by our faculty and then our students. Dr. Curry.
Can we welcome Maya Kenya, Stevie Ford, and Donovan Vaughn to the stage, please? Okay. They got a late night email a few days ago asking if they would come and do this call and response with me because they know it so well. So can I get everyone, if you're able and comfortable standing, can people stand up, please? All right. We're gonna start with a quick practice round. So y'all can learn it, especially folks in the back, the cheap seats in the back. And the best, right? And then we're gonna do a full on out call and response, if you're ready. Thank you, Maya, Donovan, and Stevie Ford. Can we get one more round of applause for them?
I think I want to follow that up with a sending forth that is very similar. Would you stand again? We are on our way out, but we're going to go out with God. And it's simply G, 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 O, 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 D, 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 G, O, D, G, 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 O, 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 D, 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 G, O, D, G, 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 O, 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 D, 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 G, O, D.
Audience, you can have a seat for just a moment for the recessional. Graduates, you remain standing. Ready for the music? We're going to ask our guests on the dais to stand. Thank you all for a wonderful, wonderful 2026 hooding ceremony. We celebrate you graduates. Graduates, if you would, as soon as you process out, we're going to meet in front of Trevor Arnett to take our group photo, and then you'll be able to come in to join your families upstairs for our reception. Dais guests?